Two.
Hey, how are we doing, guys?
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin,
The last episode of Schitt's Creek was a really fun one.
I had a good time with that one.
Yeah.
Drunk Ted. Yeah, Drunk Ted was a lot of fun.
Big guy.
Yeah, Drunk Ted and passive aggressive Roland and Jocelyn, as always, are always a good time.
You know what I noticed? The first few seasons were kind of about them adjusting to the town and just becoming better people in general.
Right.
This one seems to be more about becoming more secure and more stable in relationships.
Oh, for sure. That last one was a great example of how freaked out Patrick and Alexis were about the spin the bottle kick between Ted and David.
Yeah.
Which I'm with David. I didn't think it was a big deal. That's how the game works.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I wouldn't play it if I was in a relationship. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't play it if my sister was in the circle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I kind of forgot about that aspect.
Yeah,
That's a little weird. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're someone that has even an inkling of jealousy, don't play it with your significant other in the circle also at all. It's just,
I know, right?
it was a weird dynamic for a game.
If you can hang, go for it. But yeah.
Yeah. Spin the bottle's a game for like, hey, all 9 of us are single. Whatever, you know, but that was definitely not the case there.
Yeah, well, it was a high school.
No relatives.
Yeah, no relatives at all. It's weird.
Yeah,
unless you're in Alabama. Just kidding, Alabama people. But no, it was a high school party, so that makes sense, right?
Right.
Like, it was very high school.
It was very high school.
On the flip side, we had the Johnny and Moira watching the baby.
Yeah,
I like that too.
I did too. I thought it was pretty sweet. But I do think it's funny that they didn't trust Johnny up front at all. Like he was,
yeah, I know, right?
Like I would trust Johnny before I trust Alexis to watch a baby, but that's just me because of her complete lack of experience around children at any point during the show.
Well, we learned that Johnny's not great at it, but he's not terrible.
No, he didn't know what he was doing, but he was obviously conscientious about it. And with the baby, that's all you have to be, right? It's like I'm concerned about what's happening here. That's good enough to kind of get you through it. Yeah, exactly. Right, I can get you through it. We do want to welcome some new Patreon subscribers over the weekend, guys. So Heidi Steele, Manuel Black, Kylie, Edward Modello, Jamin Harris Kennedy, and JoJo. Thanks, guys, and welcome. We appreciate you being here with us.
We sure do. And if you guys are watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you don't mind, hit that like button for us. Leave us a comment down below, and please hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
Well, absolutely. If you'd like to see the full reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are currently watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. There's a whole lot of stuff there on Schitt's Creek. It's one of the shows that we are at least 4 episodes, I think maybe 5 episodes ahead over on Patreon. So if you want to get caught up to where we are in real time, that is a good way to go. Jump on over to our Patreon page. Yeah. You'll need to sync and watch along on your own device, of course. We are watching on Hulu.
Right. It's not movie day, Roland. We're watching an instructional video on professional workplace etiquette, and things have gotten just a little lax around here.
There it is.
Here, let me help you with that.
Oh, it's a sexual harassment video.
Excuse me, Emilio.
Amelia.
Oh, God.
Well, it's somewhat dated, but I think the principles of etiquette are still applicable today.
It was terrible.
Pretty timeless.
What did that have to do with, like, professionalism?
I have no idea.
Poison concert tonight being canceled at the casino.
And that's a problem because Jocelyn's been looking forward to it for weeks.
Oh, no.
Somebody better call poison control because tonight's gonna be nothing but a good time.
God.
Oh, the show got pushed. Looks like they double booked Poison with the Doodle Bops, and the casino just sent out an apology.
I didn't pump for 4 hours straight to get on a chartered bus to go to the end of the street and back.
Why can't we still go to the casino if I'm holding the truth stick? I was never planning to attend the concert anyway.
Sorry, I'm just distracted. There's a guy over there currently flirting with my boyfriend.
Oh, so we had jealous Patrick last episode. Now we're getting jealous David.
Looks like it.
Oh, hi. Are you finding everything you're looking for?
Actually, I was wondering if I could have a pen and paper.
I would not have.
Patrick handles this.
This is his phone number.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Look at you go.
I'm just gonna put that right there.
Okay, he's really enjoying this.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my God, Mr. Rose.
Okay. No, that's okay. Sorry.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
I was busy taking a personal photo.
Right.
For my doctor.
Right. Well, it was a medical photo, and
I am kind of seeing somebody, and it's like a long distance thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there. I feel the need to finish that communication, by the way, with your friend, Just maybe try and find a room with a locked door.
Yeah,
Right?
Come prepared with casino must-haves, oxygen drops, antibacterial wipes, and military-grade caffeine.
I have no idea.
Pills.
Well, I haven't thrown it out yet. What are you doing? I'm obviously not going to use it.
Why not? I think you should call him.
What?
Why?
Skin-tight clothes aside, do you find Ken attractive? You have only been with me.
And Rachel and like a handful of other girls.
Okay, we've all been with a handful of other girls. But I'm the only guy. There might come a point where you find yourself curious about being with other people. So why not explore that now?
I don't
think
like
a
this
cute
at all.
boy gave you his number,
okay,
and you should go for dinner and run free. Worst case scenario.
I get it. He's being
You
progressive.
realize
but
how good you have it with me.
maybe it's a test. Maybe he's testing him.
And I think, for the sake of the business, that we should just put it all behind us.
Duh.
Okay.
Well, yeah, what else was going to happen?
Good. Thank you. We're going to move on now. Stevie, room 3 needs a changeover.
I would be happy to leave and do that.
I sent Patrick off to have dinner with that guy who gave him his number today.
That hot piece from the store?
I also think it's important for Patrick to experience other people in order to realize how good he has it with me.
What if he doesn't come to that realization? What ground rules did you lay down before you sent him off with that hottie boom
Nothing.
body?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I haven't sent him off with ground rules. I thought this was a good idea, and now you're
It's
making me
not.
feel like I've made a
Not a
mistake.
good idea.
Now you're making me feel like I've just shipped my boyfriend off to fall in love with someone else.
You kind of did.
Well, I was supposed to go to dinner with
but
Ted,
he did.
David.
I get David's dating history as a train wreck, but that was a bad idea.
Yeah,
It
like I
sends the
said,
wrong message to Patrick.
we're a
Like,
little old-fashioned with
yeah.
it, but still, I feel like we're not the only ones that are like, this is crazy.
no, it sends a message to Patrick that we're not in a really committed relationship. That's the bottom line. It says this isn't that
Is
serious.
there a double standard here?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Sir, you may not believe this, but I used to rock out.
Well, of course
I
you
believe
did,
that. Yeah.
as did anyone with brain cells to kill.
Pretty cool.
On the inside, I feel like I'm 19 years old, and then I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. If you love another
That's a healthy
19,
way to
you
look at
go
it, actually.
Be 19. And while you're at it, bet on it. Rock onwards and upwards.
What's for Moira here? She was completely unselfish with all of that, wasn't she?
Can we pretend today didn't happen?
Oh, consider it erased.
Thank you.
And from this point forward, I am staying out of it. We never have to talk about this again.
Jocelyn!
Wow.
Is that you? Yes. I took your advice, Moira, but I can still rock on. Your chips bought this.
And you certainly risked it all, didn't you?
Isn't that bad?
No, apparently they left for dinner at 7. Radio silence. Nothing. Not a word.
Obviously, Patrick's not going to hook up with that guy, but it was still dumb on David's part to put him in
I
that
don't
position.
understand why he would do that.
I don't either. Yeah. Yeah, now look, now he's miserable. Yeah.
We kind of saw that coming.
Was
Right
being
time.
mature, but in actuality, it was just a classic case of self-sabotage.
Thank
Chill,
you.
David.
I'm glad he gets that.
If a cute guy that walks into your store is enough to unravel your whole relationship, you're better off knowing that now than any year from now.
I couldn't do it.
Come in.
See, and why put Patrick in that?
I don't
through
want to
that?
date Ken. I love you. And I really appreciate what you were trying to do for me, but I feel no need to meet up with other guys right now.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm easy either way.
We're
It's not
here
like we
still.
think it's a mistake or we regret it, right? Oh, you never regret a good time, Jocelyn.
I wonder if we've had some interesting since she's had the baby.
Right.
I wonder if that's going to carry through to the next episode where she's just like about to lose it. You know?
I don't think we're done with the haircut.
No, like
You know what I
she just
mean?
Cut her hair so
No,
short.
I didn't. What I mean is, I don't think we're done with it being a topic.
Oh yeah.
I think the meltdown is coming. The realization.
Yeah.
How Roland takes it.
It's
How-
either
yeah.
it's either we're not done with it or that's the first step in many of,
Right, right.
of this spiral.
Yeah, I feel like it's a one-off. I feel like the whole concert, was kind of like a slap in the face to her a little bit. Like, I just want to be young again.
See poison.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like it's a one-off, probably.
Sure.
But at the same time, I don't think we're done with the whole like, oh my god, you chopped your hair off. Like, I think Roland will have opinions on it, but it won't change how he feels about Jocelyn at
I
all.
want Roland to like it. I mean,
Right,
Roland likes
right.
anything she does. You know?
Exactly. Roland, anything Jocelyn does, Roland seems to like. So I'm expecting Roland to have a few comments, but that to kind of be the end of it, and them to come out wrong. You know what I mean?
He's aloof,
He's
for sure, yeah,
right. He's
yeah.
gonna sound like he's being critical, but that's because he always does.
He can't say anything.
Because he has no filter.
Yeah.
Even when he's not thinking about what he's saying.
He's like one of the best lovable idiots, though, because
for sure.
he doesn't mean any harm, but he just can't say things that are. He'll think something and just immediately say it. You know?
There were so many times on this show where I'm like, if this was me in the conversation, I couldn't handle it.
I know. Right?
I couldn't handle it with him.
We all kind of know those people, though.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like they mean well, but they just don't have a filter. They can't help themselves. You know,
you at work or wherever you are with them, it's like, here we go.
Work's different though, because at work it's like everybody's a little like, I don't want to be here. So like,
that's fair.
You know, jokesters. Roland's just, you know, he's just happily content in being that way.
Yeah.
But no, as far as the rest of the episode goes, the David thing. What?
Yeah. I don't know. If you guys watch and let us know if we're getting this wrong. I think it's weird when somebody hits on your significant other for you to be like, go on a date and see what you think, and then you'll realize you like me more. It's not that it's a bold move, like you're rolling the dice, because like I said, I don't think there was any moment where I thought Patrick was going to do anything, and I think most of us, with those people in relationships, right, that'll be the case.
I think we're
hopefully.
Look, I think most people are going to be on our side on this one, but maybe we are a little old school with it.
Right.
But at the same time, it takes a lot of security and confidence and trust in a partner to just know they're not going to do that. But at the same time, don't do it.
Well,
don't put him in that situation.
Well, I think David just was trying to act like he had that kind of confidence. I think David is 100% insecure about it.
I see what he meant, but it's like, you guys are already been dating. I mean, this is not like the week one of the relationship and you're like, oh, go on a date with somebody and see if it's going to work out. Even then, it's like, I'm not that kind of guy.
No, me neither. But I think Alexis had a really good point with it too. It's like, well, if this unravels your relationship, better find out now.
Well, once again, Alexis being the voice of reason there, which is kind of surprising.
She has come so far.
I know.
Since season 1.
She's always right now.
So yeah, weird. She really is. And, you know, I feel like Moira was darn near a perfect person in this episode, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She said all the right things all the time. She was very giving of herself. You know, she even gave her chips to Jocelyn and said, you go rock on.
Here's chips with a haircut.
And she didn't have anything critical to say about the haircut. Season 1, Moira would have ripped her apart on the haircut.
Or been judgy.
Judgy for sure, but yeah, it wouldn't have been mean, but she also wouldn't have been able to filter what she really thinks. Like even Joss, like, I know Moira will tell me, will tell me the truth.
Never regret having a good time.
Yeah, never regret having a good time. Yeah. So yeah, good for all of them, really.
It's, you know, the show has really become. It's very similar to Ted Lasso, in the sense that like it makes you feel good, but it's also just about like people like doing their best.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
And it's really sweet. It is really nice. And this is like a mini Ted Lasso.
Right.
Because Ted Lasso would go on for like, what, an hour and 10 minutes here.
Exactly.
Like
the last season, absolutely. PSA also from the show. Lock the door if you're going to do any.
Oh, yeah. Any
any hot selfies.
If you're going to text your doctor.
Right, yeah, exactly. just be somewhere where you can lock a door.
Don't do it at work.
Don't assume no one's going to walk in on you somewhere
don't do it at work.
That's public. Yeah, absolutely.
It's really funny. The setup to that was we're going to watch these etiquette videos on how to behave at work.
That video was pretty funny.
Amazing. I love stuff like that.
You know, when Moira's, you know, acting or trying to be attention-seeking Moira, Catherine O'Hara just absolutely destroys it every time.
Have you seen like work videos where they tell you like what not to do at work? I think they're so funny.
Oh,
I would love to do a sketch about like one of those. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Well, remember the Office one? Like, settle a bet. Are you a natural redhead? On their sexual harassment. God,
the Office in general could just be one long what not to do at the office.
Oh, for sure. Right.
But anyways, guys, this was a great episode. We always look forward to watching the show. It's a great way to start your Monday, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Take care, guys.